An elderly man, living alone in an aging apartment building in Japan, began exhibiting unusual behavior a few months ago. He repeatedly told his landlord about a mysterious woman in his home who, he claimed, was trying to kill him. Concerned for the man's mental health, the landlord urged him to seek medical help. However, the old man insisted on proving that his experiences were real. Tragically, the man took his own life. While inspecting the apartment, the landlord discovered several videotapes recorded on an old camera. Out of curiosity, he played one of the tapes, and what he saw left him deeply unsettled. The footage, captured just a day before the man's death, revealed something truly horrifying. In the reflection of the dresser mirror, a strange, distorted figure appears, leaving the landlord questioning whether the old man truly experienced something supernatural in the apartment. Seeking answers, the landlord reaches out to Japanese ghost hunter Omagatoki, who agrees to conduct a solo overnight investigation of the reportedly haunted apartment. During his exploration, Omagatoki eventually discovers the room shown in the unsettling footage from the old man's videotapes. The investigator locates the dresser from the old footage, but the mirror is missing. Hours into the investigation, he stumbles upon the missing mirror. But what follows is truly spine-chilling. As he carefully cuts away the zip ties and unwraps the mirror, the apartment doorbell suddenly rings. But when he checks, there is no one there. However, Did you catch it? Unbeknownst to him, a figure is watching from the shadows, a figure eerily identical to the entity from the old man's video. In an attempt to uncover the truth, he uses the old man's camera to try and capture anything resembling the haunting footage recorded before his death. What happens next will shake you to the core. He discovers another tape discarded in the trash. But did you notice? When the footage is slowed down, for just a few frames, two pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor right beside him. Completely unaware of the entity seemingly watching and following him, he stays focused on the investigation. Curious about the tape, he decides to play it, and what he sees makes his blood run cold. The camera appears to move on its own, capturing the same strange, distorted face peeking from the bottom of a doorway. Unnerved by what he sees, he decides to leave, believing he didn't capture any solid evidence of the apartment being haunted. Was this truly the restless spirit that haunted the old man? Or is there another explanation for the unsettling events? The mystery remains yours to unravel. For 2 years, a Redditor experienced strange and unsettling events in his home. Saw blades sliding off tables, shadows moving when confronted, and an overall eerie atmosphere. While the entire house seemed active, the basement was by far the most terrifying. One day, while doing laundry, he felt a familiar, ominous presence behind him. This time, he pulled out his phone and started recording. What he captured sends chills down your spine.
You can't really... There. That's freaky stuff right there, man. Yep, that's what you call it. Freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door again. Yeah, don't like that. Ooh, that's creepy. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close, stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it.
Given that this wasn't the first time the man experienced such an event, it didn't scare him, but it certainly left him puzzled. What makes it even more baffling is that the door, which opened on its own, is extremely heavy. So heavy that even he, a large man, struggles to move it. Considering occurrences like this, it's no wonder he and his family eventually moved out. What do you think? Is this paranormal activity caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? The choice is yours. In this video, YouTuber Ihab Kasmea investigates a location he refers to as the House of Khalil in Pakistan. According to local law, a man named Khalil tragically lost his sanity and ended the lives of his entire family before taking his own in this very house. It's believed that Khalil's restless spirit continues to linger within the home. As Ihab explores the eerie surroundings, strange and unsettling noises begin to echo through the house. And then, something truly unexpected happens.
بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. طب وين بيختفي؟ أنا مش فاهم. طبعا يا إخوان لسه البيت هذاك مفاجأة لبعد رمضان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. يا كل شيء.
As Ihab pans his camera around the room, he briefly catches sight of someone standing behind the door, silently watching him. Startled, he immediately checks the spot where the figure was, but finds no one there. Shaken yet determined, he continues exploring the house. And what happens next is something straight out of your worst nightmare.
أعوذ بكلمات الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طلعوا. بسم الله. يي. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
A window suddenly slams shut, followed by a door closing on its own. Though he considers ending the exploration, he gathers his courage to continue. And it did not go well.
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He suddenly catches the face of a man standing behind him. Ihab decides it's time to stop the exploration, fearing what might happen if he continues. Now, did Ihab capture the spirit of Khalil, haunted by the tragedy of his past? A real person hiding in the shadows, or simply an elaborate hoax? The decision is yours to make. Ghost hunter Abdullah Al-Anbari investigates reportedly haunted sites across Saudi Arabia, streaming his explorations live on Snapchat. He ventures into a notorious location known among local ghost hunters as the House of the Devil. Unsurprisingly, things take a disturbing turn.
بسم الله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. جماعة بسم الله عارفين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله 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 الرحمن الرحيم ايش اللي سوى هنا استغفر الله العظيم بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله
He ultimately decides it's time to leave the house for good. Was this the work of a poltergeist? Or could there be another explanation? The mystery remains. Angela, home alone with her baby around 10 p.m., receives a notification from her Ring security camera. Assuming it's her husband returning from work, she doesn't think much of it. But when no one comes inside, concern sets in. Curious, she checks the footage, and what she sees is downright chilling. Through the glass of the patio door, a young girl in a dress appears, standing completely still before vanishing into thin air. What's even more unsettling is that the figure is inside the house, looking out. Angela, already on edge, is struck with terror, knowing she's alone at home with her baby. She spends a sleepless night, haunted by the event. Even 2 days later, she's unable to make sense of what she saw, leading her to desperately search for a logical explanation to debunk the footage.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that though.
Now, was it simply a coincidence? Or did Angela's camera capture something beyond explanation? The truth is left for you to decide. This footage, reportedly recorded in a hospital in West Sumatra, captures a ward filled with patients lying in their beds. However, the video reveals something far more unsettling hidden within the scene. A shadowy figure, roughly the size of a child, can be seen standing beside one of the hospital beds. Strangely, visitors pass through the apparition without noticing, as if it isn't there at all. Adding to the unsettling nature of this footage, it's said that the patient in the bed passed away not long after the video was captured. It raises the chilling question: Was this figure a visitor offering comfort, or something far more ominous coming to claim him? The choice is yours to make. Myrtle Sarosa, a Filipino actress, cosplayer, and recording artist, was traveling from Tacloban to Samar in the Philippines when she and her companions experienced something bizarre. The road is known for its eerie reputation, with locals claiming it is haunted by the spirits of those who perished their lives when a nearby village was destroyed by a hurricane. What they recorded that night is nothing short of terrifying.
Ay, huwag tayo titigil! Oh my God, anong meron? Huwag kayo titigil! May God! Sige tayo! Totoo! Bakit hindi na binidyo? Kaya na tayo! Nakita mo? Nakita mo yan! Meron ako nakitang figure. Nakita siya! Nakita siya!
What they saw on the road left them shaken. A pale, ghostly figure of a child sitting motionless in the middle of the path. They scream and panic, convinced they had just encountered something otherworldly. However, a local man later explained that the figure was not a ghost, but a real child. According to him, the child has a mental disorder and is known to occasionally wander into the middle of the road. Now, is this truly just a child as the local claimed? Or could it be one of the hurricane's victims, forever wandering as a restless soul? You decide. Before we jump into the next video, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your support. On December 28th, 2018, Russian YouTuber Rastelman returned to his apartment after spending 7 months living with his girlfriend, only to find his room in complete disarray. Feeling uneasy, he installed a camera and a nightlight and chose to stay at a friend's house. When he reviewed the footage the next day, what it captured made his blood run cold. Cabinet door creaks open on its own, followed by the hanger rack shifting eerily. Moments later, objects tumble out of the cabinet without explanation, and hangers begin to move by themselves, as if touched by an unseen force. However, the next night, Rastelman mustered the courage to stay in the apartment and investigate the strange occurrences himself. As the night unfolded, what he captured on camera was deeply unsettling. Could this be evidence of a poltergeist? Or is there a logical explanation for these strange occurrences? The mystery remains unsolved. It's late at night when a group of friends ventures into the now closed Felix Boon's hospital in Santiago, Chile. Known for its eerie reputation, this is not a place anyone would enter willingly. What they captured that night is far more chilling than they could have imagined.
Familjetna magi där uppe där Felix Boon är fulla. Kira familja. Kira. Launa وشو.
It happens in an instant. But if you look closely, you'll notice the faint silhouette of a figure walking past the group. At the time, no one saw it, and it wasn't until later, while reviewing the footage, that they realized something, or someone, had been there. Viewers think this could be the spirit of a nurse, dressed in a 1950s uniform. Was this truly the spirit of a nurse from the hospital's past? Or is there another explanation for the mysterious figure? For now, the answer remains unknown. In 2019, a former security guard at the Marriott Stellaris Condado in Puerto Rico shared a chilling story tied to one of the island's darkest tragedies, the DuPont Plaza fire of 1986. The hotel, formerly known as the DuPont Plaza, was the site of a devastating fire caused by 3 employees, claiming the lives of dozens. The tragedy was amplified by panic as people struggled to escape, with many trapped by doors that only opened inward. Despite the horrifying loss, the structure was rebuilt and rebranded, eventually becoming the Marriott Stellaris. What you're about to see is a recording from a security guard's night shift in 2019, where an unexplained incident left everyone who watched the video completely stunned. The security guard's ponytail moves abruptly, followed by a sharp tilt of her head, as if her hair was yanked. Initially thinking someone had pulled it and fled, the footage revealed no one was there. Many believe this unexplainable event is tied to the paranormal, possibly connected to the tragic DuPont Plaza fire of 1986. What do you think? Was this an unexplainable event as she believes, or is there another explanation?